Welcome to Crossville Profiles, a venture about the people, pride, and progress of the Cumberland Plateau.
Welcome to Crossville Profiles. I'm Beth Davis with the Cumberland County Mayor's Office, and today we have Jessica Stevens and Vanessa Petty. Jessica is the Director of Development with the Habitat for Humanity here in Cumberland County, and Vanessa, is the Executive Director, and they're here to talk about their upcoming event, Lunch on the Lawn. Thanks, ladies, for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
So, Lunch on the Lawn, I can't imagine people don't know about it yet, but what is it? And how long have you guys been doing it, by the way?
Well, this year is our 16th annual event.
I knew it was been a long time.
We've been doing it for a while, and it is our largest fundraising event of the year. We expect well over 1,000 people, and that has consistently grown over the years.
Right.
So it's a great event.
So, where is Lunch on the Lawn? I know there's been some talk about moving it and that kind of thing, but where is it going to be this year?
Well, it's just a few steps away from your office, Beth, out on the courthouse lawn where we've had it for 16 years.
Yeah.
So it's not moving.
Good.
Yes,
Good.
it will be on the courthouse lawn this year. But yeah, on the courthouse lawn. Yeah.
And what are the dates that it's going to be this year?
It's Friday, September the 15th from 11 to 1 p.m.
11 to 1. All right, and so how can the community participate in this event?
Well, there are a few different ways. The community can, they can buy a ticket. They can come and enjoy the event. Local businesses, organizations, and individuals can even set up as vendors and provide a dish that is going to be sampled by the folks who attend. You can also sponsor, or you can sponsor and be a vendor. So we have lots of different ways.
And we were talking about it not moving, but the setup is going to be a little bit different this year. Explain to our viewers a little bit about how it's going to be a little different.
Sure. The event, like I mentioned a second ago, the event has grown so much that we were having some issues with congestion as far as the line goes.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to try to get a little bit of extra space, and the city council here in Crossville has very graciously allowed us to block off East 2nd Street, which is located at the south end of the courthouse lawn. So whenever you come to Lunch on the Lawn, just look for the balloon arches and the balloon columns. We're going to try to make sure that that entrance is very well marked, because that will be where the entrance is.
Okay, so
second.
Come to that end, and you can park anywhere downtown.
You can.
For the event.
You can, but one thing that we've been doing for the last couple of years is we offer a free shuttle service from the parking lot of First United Methodist Church.
Okay.
It begins running at 10:30, and it runs every 10 minutes or so throughout the entire event. It's just a way to help folks, keep them out of the traffic, keep them from having to park and walk. We have lots of, folks, who don't want to, walk a mile to get to our event, so we want to make it as easy as we can.
Well, in that way, they can just be picked up and dropped off.
Absolutely.
Right where they need to buy the ticket or the bowl.
That's right.
So what can participants expect to experience this year at the event? Anything different, maybe?
Well, everything is very similar to last year, except we hope and pray that there will be more of a crowd, more folks. But I think the most important thing that folks can expect is a really fun atmosphere. We'll have dozens and dozens, over 50 usually, local businesses and organizations that set up booth spaces around the perimeter of the courthouse lawn.
Yes.
They each provide a lunch item or a dessert item or drinks. We have lots of folks that are bringing drinks already. But once you come to the event and you get your ticket, they will walk you on through to what we call the bowl booths. And from there, we brought a few examples here. You will be able to pick your favorite hand-painted bowl. These are just a few examples. We have some that are literal works of art, and we have some that are very, very simple. That's one thing that we have tried to do over the last couple of years. We've really involved the community in helping to get these
I was
goals
gonna say, you
ready.
had volunteers that do all this painting, don't
Yes.
you?
Oh,
And
all volunteers,
like
yes.
all year long, they paint these bowls.
Oh, yeah, we
Yes.
start in January. It's-
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
whole year. I also want to say that ticket sales, we mentioned ticket sales, but you can get tickets at our Habitat office at 329 McClarty Lane.
Okay.
And they're also available at the center in Fairfield Glade,
That's
right?
Mhm.
Perfect.
So,
And online as well.
and online for $15, and then if you get them the day of, they're $20.
Okay, so that's an incentive for
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
early
that is a bit of a
purchases.
change, so 15
Mhm.
to 20, so $15 pre-sales, which we're selling tickets right now.
Okay.
So.
And the vendors who bring the food, I hear there's gonna be like award. What is this Golden Spoon? Is it Golden Spoon Award?
It is.
Okay.
It is the.
Very competitive award.
Yeah, I'm sure, because there's always such good food.
Absolutely. We have 3 Golden Spoon Awards. The first is for Best Entree, the
Mhm.
second one is for Best Dessert, and then the third is for Best Booth Design.
Oh, wonderful.
Our volunteers, they get really excited. They're working on it right now. They make these big gold awards,
Uh-huh.
and we have folks who sponsor the awards. And at the event, as folks are eating, we'll have spaces set up for people to actually vote
Oh,
on
good.
which booths they
Yeah.
like. So it's the crowd chooses, the
Okay, good.
attendees choose.
Yeah.
And they get to choose from a variety of different things. So we've got like chicken and dumplings, we have baked
Yeah.
ziti. So when people come, they can expect to have just a huge variety of
Yeah,
food.
it's not just like soup.
It's not just
Right,
soup, yeah.
yeah, that's, yeah. I have lots more questions, but we're gonna have to take a short break, and we'll be right back with Crossville Profiles.
Welcome to the Crossville Cumberland County Tourism Channel. If you would like to see your business, organization, or event on this channel, please call 931-484-4546.
Welcome back to Crossville Profiles. I've been speaking with Vanessa Petty and Jessica Stevens, and they're here from the Cumberland County Habitat for Humanity, and we've been discussing their large fundraising event called Lunch on the Lawn. It's been happening for 16 years. This year it's going to be on September 15th, but all of the years that you've been doing this, who benefits from Lunch on the Lawn? Like, where does the proceeds go for this?
Sure. So Habitat for Humanity builds houses in partnership with low-income families. So the funds for this event, they go to our building fund. So we can
Okay.
continue to build these houses.
Okay.
Right now, we're working on our 80th house
80th.
since we were chartered in 1996. So we've got several houses right now under construction. And when we say that we build in partnership with the families, we do that because they help build the house. And what we call sweat equity. And so if families come in, they help build. They also have a rigorous educational classes that they go to.
Yeah.
So they do, mortgage classes, and they do home maintenance classes.
Oh, wow.
And so in the end, they're just, the whole process takes about a year.
Okay.
So, and we're actually taking applications right now
Okay.
for the homeownership program, but that's where the funds go to helping building houses right here in Cumberland County.
And what is the actual mission, and what's the area that you serve?
So the
for
area we
this?
serve is Cumberland County,
Is
but
Cumberland.
we have a subdivision called Maple Glen subdivision. It's
Okay.
in the Holiday Hill area.
Okay.
And so we're getting ready to develop new property as well. So we're just
Ooh.
expanding and growing because there's families in need of housing,
Right.
affordable home ownership.
Okay.
And that is the mission. The mission is to have everyone to have the opportunity to have a decent place to live.
Right.
And so for those that wouldn't qualify for a conventional mortgage, they can come to Habitat, and in the end, they have an affordable mortgage.
And,
So
and
that
you
is-
help them through that process?
And we help them through that, right. So we hold a lot of hats here at Habitat. So
Yeah.
we are the builder, the contractor.
Right.
And then we also raise the funds for the house with events like Lunch on the Lawn.
Right.
And then we also service the mortgages in the end. So we continue that relationship that we've had with them. So the year or so to build, and then after that, they have an affordable mortgage, and then we service their payments as well.
That is so great. That is so great. And I know that some of the money that you raise is through the Restore, right? And how do I, if I want to make donations to the Restore, how do I go about doing that? And are there things that you might not take?
Sure, so the Restore is actually located the same place their office is, it's all connected, it's at 329 McClarty Lane. The Restore is our largest ongoing fundraiser.
Right.
So we depend heavily on that as well, just like our events that we have that are
Right.
annual. And so we sell gently used items, furniture, household items. The only thing we typically don't take are clothes.
Right.
Or gas appliances mostly. But yeah, and then you can call the office at 931-484-4565.
Okay.
And you can ask to make a free donation pickup. You can either drop it off at our office,
Oh,
or we'll
okay.
come pick it up for free.
Okay.
And so you'll call a donations coordinator, and she will schedule the pickup, and we'll come and get it. So
That's even better.
even better, yeah. clean
Well,
it
I mean, some of
myself.
the items are large, so it's hard for some people to.
Appliances, all
Yeah.
those things. We take everything that's household related, building materials, so pretty much everything except for clothes. We do not sell clothes.
Right, well, there's plenty of other places.
Yes,
that
there
you
are.
can do that with, but, what are some of Habitat for Humanity's greatest needs? Like, what are they?
One, donations, so whether it be a
Okay.
financial contribution, supporting our events, supporting our Restore, donating your items to the Restore, always a huge need. Also volunteers.
Ah.
We're always looking for volunteers.
Okay.
One of the things with our families is that each family that we partner with, whether it be an individual person or or a traditional family in our homeownership program,
Right.
they walk through the program with volunteers who become mentors to them. And they help track their hours and keep them on track and just, mentorship. And so we're always looking for volunteers in our committees. Also the Restore. Restore, as anyone who's visited, is a huge operation.
Right.
We do have some staff, but mostly it's volunteers. And so we're looking for volunteer cashiers, people to help price and sort in the back area there for donations. So construction as well, we're building. We've got one staff member on site, but the rest are volunteers.
Okay.
So we love to have the opportunity to come and partner with people who want to come out and volunteer to build. And you don't have to have any experience to come build or volunteer in the Restore. We'll
Okay.
train you.
Okay, and then also to paint these fabulous bowls.
And also, yes, to paint the bowls as well.
She was telling me before we got started that they start this process in January, so even if, maybe you're not in town for the month of September, that's okay. They get ready for this event all year long, so it'd be a great way to volunteer your time. But before we get out of here today, let's go back over lunch on the lawn. Let's go back over all of the when, where, and how situations so that our viewers get that as we exit here.
Of course, sure. Lunch on the Lawn, the 16th annual, Friday, September the 15th, from 11 to 1 p.m. on the Cumberland County Courthouse lawn there in downtown Crossville. You can purchase tickets by going to our website at www.cchabitatforhumanity.com.
Okay.
If you live in the Fairfield Glade area or that's close to you, they are selling tickets at the center, which is on Stonehenge Drive. And you can also come by our office, which is also in downtown Crossville, 329 McLarty Lane.
And the time that day is,
Yes, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
okay. And you can get your tickets cheaper if you buy them early, so like they were saying earlier, so you'd save yourself another $5. You can get tickets there at the gate on the way in, but it'll cost a little bit more, so. But I think we've pretty much covered everything, right?
I think so. Just come on out and come hungry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, there's always, you never can get enough of the food there, I never can. Because it's right outside my door at lunch, so I'm always like, yes. But y'all, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate y'all coming in. I'd also like to thank the staff and students at Gateway Productions, and thank you for watching Crossville Profiles.